Kamon man long slur ringkat bat kaman masong kya ka shong hag jinglong scam bat jingjek bas tat ka jong pi. Katata haya kakali man san ya kalintiyat ka jong pi. Kalaban long ka jong pi menta. Bok ya katata haya hafrang motors like korangi. Ne phone hunu number bala ay harum. Usambon menteri rangba bakmi ketenar kampo yang polis suba Presiden Tinsong ulang baga Sorkar jylla kumjo ka Sorkar Padang kikindet banyo ka shithi na ka sengking atiar hinyotrep National Liberation Council Hnlc kaba pintip bakalaweng no ka Ïakren yasuk da ka bakno namar ka jingbam kho jang ka Sorkar ha ka Ïakren ha ka juga por ulang ba baro ar ki Sorkar kidang Kwah baga Hnlc kan perkhat Biang banwan syakmat na ka benta ka Ïakren Henry ban Biang baga Ïakren kan deino bat Nongialam makhlido jang ka seng ki balaban Shim ya karai Ulong shushu balada ki dekat ke Hnlc kim sngan Ïakren ha Meghalaya ka Sorkar ka kloy Ïakren ha kanu ka jaka namar ka angnod ban poino sha ka jing yasuk hawa pin pawru ya ki jing e Ïakren ba ki dekat ba khamrit ki balami khmat ya ke Hnlc ulong ba ka Ïakren ha ka kella ka bandingkong ka Biang bha Henry ki nong mikmat bala pha da ke Hnlc ki ong bek ba ki Kwah Ïakren shwa bat ki Nongialam ba khlidu bat kimla ban Shim rai namar kata Ïakren bahaka jylla ka baar don kam bandon lang bet no ki Nongialam bahakmat ke Hnlc uba prestun ulong ban keno ka Sorkar bakam sngap ya ki jingdawa ban weng ki kes kam ya hap satya namar ladep kren shai dakik siang ban ai ya ki kerteng jong ki dekat ki badon kes ban Ïakren ya penbet kum nu ban le hakabai de bekijing ailat ban ya lai lut ya ki dekat ke Hnlc ulong ba ka Sorkar kala ailat ya ki ban rung ban mi lai lut ha ka jylla Hakabai de bekijing dawa ban weng no ya ke Hnlc na ka jing sha ken Biang ulong ba kani ka de ka Ïakren suk ka badang shuzdang ka ba mut ba la dab lut ki Ïakren ya ka wei pa ka wei kamat baro ar ki Sorkar kin sa Shim ki sinjam ban weng no na ka jing ken Biang halor ka jing sha khot hajer ki dekat ke Hnlc usembon menteri rangba ulong ba kam de satya ka balale da ka Sorkar Henry lale da ka ying bishar Bat nakata ka daw ka Sorkar hadu ka pasdang kalapan jingtip ya ki dekat ki badon kes khnang ban le AA.
Ka hakani ka last day of the year 2023 December we have received the communication from the Hnlc leadership which ultimately they wanted to discontinue the sitting, or I should say, the talk for a permanent solution. And this letter we received from them was a shock to the government, state government, and also it is a shock to the central government. Why I'm saying that? Because the initial talk, and especially the first talk that was held, it was very good, very smooth. But of course, the only point was those authorized representatives made by the top leaders of the Hnlc, whatever issues discussed, they said we have to ultimately go back and discuss with our top leaders. So, in every informal meeting also, that has happened, where ultimately from the central government and the state government, we have requested them that, okay, in the second official talk, we would like that the top leadership be present in the talk, will discuss, will talk all issues, whatever raised across the table. But it is very unfortunate, as I said to you, that ultimately they withdraw the peace talk by blaming central government and state government that we did not consider the proposal. Let me just tell you one thing. The proposal, in fact, Number one, they said all cases which was registered should be withdrawn. But in that first official meeting, the interlocutor of the government, along with the authorized representative from the Ministry of Home Affairs, they have already explained, please submit the list of your cadres who has got cases in different courts anywhere. Furnish the names, give it to us. Then in the next talk again, we'll sit down, we'll work out what is to be done. Point number two, they said, we want safe passage. Safe passage, we have done it right from day one. We have provided the safe passage right from day one till they go back on the 16th of September. We dropped them back also. That was the safe passage we have given. We have done it. So, ultimately, they pointed out one more issue and they said, let the government of India lift banning of the organization. Again, we said, this is the peace talk. It has just started once. Let us continue the talk. When we say peace talk means we wanted to reach to that point. And the direction is what? Even the direction, the intention of both the central government and the state government is ultimately when we reach point by point, issue by issue, understanding is already there. Then state and central government will take all necessary steps to withdraw or to lift the ban. But again, that also is unfortunate. They've given that due to these issues, so we are hereby withdrawn from the peace talk. Nakwa ban percaya kedarahang ni hadin ba jong ka Hnlc ki leaders jong Hnlc ki ba ong ba ngi withdraw namar ba ka government, ka state government, ba ka central government kimlong sincere lane kimlong kuj men sim ha kan ki jing Ïakren ngakwa ban percaya segi paj ba jong ka jylla jong i kham tam ka jaj ben riu jong i ba kin sno thu kam de hunta ki pha sngi ki Ïakren ha ka tok ka ban nung kong ka plade ka official tok ka wei ki bu balakom no badai ban pentik na ya ka safe passage ladawan ki leaders ka baar hoy ki bu ba lift no ya ka ban kum ka seng le no khanang ban suk ka ji Ïakren bat ka balai ka ba ki ong kalong ba withdraw ru ya ki case barok ki ba don ha ki court ki ba perot per yakin ki lai tali ki issue ka safe passage ko mo pingi la kular bat ni la le ru ki la sa ru bun ta yeu shani ni ai ka safe passage number 1 number 2 ki take care ru ya ki hinandong sawdong kam don kanu ban ong bangilong arsap lai sap naglang Sorkar kabaar ka baki request ban bade ban weng ban lift no iko to kaban ki katuro ngi ong ngi dang Ïakren mata dang de kas karaun ka benengkong ai ba ka jing Ïakren kan jiat but anal ayat san sen ne riu sen ki issue iwe hadin ngin saya resolve ya kata ngin se Ïakren mat poi sigi jing stu jumur te ki bu ya kata ka daw ki ong ban na daw baka Sorkar India kam lift ya kane na daw ngi kwa ban discontinue la ne ban stop no ege Ïakren haka bangahi la de ngina ka state government na kren na basay nilong sincere hadu menta na mut ban ong bangi dang Kyrpad yakin Nongialam ke Hnlc one secretable jo ke Ïakren tong ini Ïakren but kabakadu kabagi omba they ban withdraw shoy ka case jong ki kadas kitu ki balasya register ki badon ha ka case ya katar ngi ong ai kalis begini keren ai shoy kalis barokoi kanu phungut kita ki balasya chat sheet lani kanu phungut kita ki balasya buk ai syangi kalis kanang bah ka next talk ke jing keren kan ngin nang yo susu ban play balik se kita uta hakata kakut pi kita ki isu ki ba ngi keren kata tinga ngasngo lengo sibun bahaka bakadu how new December ka sgi ka bakadu ata jokes na mo lalek gi withdraw man ya kena kecing keren tinga kwa ban pensai kedar ban nakaliang jong ka state government but ka central government ru hak jing sya hadu menta ngi dalong very sincere but ni dang kwa ai ba kan ke jing kren kan betek ka peace talk banyai bakan ya chaman te abaki ai kini ki daw ko mo pi ki kno pan ban ya ka government ba ka government kam ship kia le ni kam le tum ni kum tai nga thrai kata ka babakla tinga kwa robat persyai hakamat ki pa ba jok ke jela ka jungi nakaliang jok government hi handuk mentaru ni na kwa ban khot ya ki Nongialam joka Ïakren one shigijing kren kajing khang kadang play what lada pla ayang i kajing thok da ni na kalian ke Sorkar still ni dang Kyrpad sngo ba perkhat 1000 sen what perkhat lengkot jemut perkhat 1000 sen but what syukuno ke Sorkar but pinam yo kum kadang kabuk sia na kalian ke Sorkar jungi ka bangile na ka MDA wat ngatrai ka sen ka benengkong pio ani opportunity ba ngin la ban poi hadu kan ke stage ten rei penban hakapor ka bangla poi hakan ka senjam ka benengkong kesan pi withdraw no na kane ka jingkren te na kata daw ma pa ban percay hakan ka por bat ru lengba jong ka kor Khubor baro akwa ru ban ong ban khot biang ya kin Nongialam jong ka Ïakren ba lakum nukum nuru perkhat thamai perkhat biang wan syakami jong ke jingkren naman ngila dep kren ru da ka basai lada pisngau ba phim long se phim so long sngan wat ban Ïakren hang ne ha Shillong ha po Meghalaya ngilong ready ban Ïakren ha kanu nu chaka kataru nakaliang jong Sorkar kami ban nakaliang jong state government ngila kren na ka basai lada pisngau kum ki top leaders ba phim ngau sngan to ong ma pi ha kanu chaka nginwan ban Ïakren kenang ba ngida ang nut bangi di kwa chicha ba ngin poi no syok jing suk bat ba ngin syok sok sain nang ne sekmat ban pentulun ya ka roi ka par jong ke jylla Meghalaya bat kumju jong ka jaj benriu bat kari ke jongi barakui te kata ka bang akwa ban pensai hakmat jong pi bat na kermen scam ru ba kin Nongialam barang ba du jong ka Hnlc kin ngau ba ban berkat biang lai sin sau sin kenang ba kum mong pi kan ne ka peace talk kan ya ka ban poi ru syaka bakut bangin yo ban ke yu so batiak see if just because of that someone it is not at all the government it is not the central or state government who are involved in this is the purely the responsibility of the judiciary but still let me reiterate I've told you the assurance given by the state and the central government, please give us all the details. The members, how many of them? Is it only one? Is it only two of them? Is it only three of them who were subjected to, to the court cases? Or maybe 30 or 20 or whatever. That's what in the first meeting of the peace talk that has been highlighted and that has been also requested by the authorized representative of the government of India, Ministry of Home Affairs, as well as by the interlocutor of the government to the members of the Hnlc. Don't worry, we said, give us all the detail. Then we'll prepare also for the second talk. Exactly, because we want to know all the details. But they did not furnish that. Instead, ultimately we keep waiting, we keep in. Instead, ultimately, we receive a letter that they don't want to continue the peace talk anymore because of this. In fact, these issues has been already discussed in the first meeting itself. That's why the authorized representative of Hnlc also, they went back to Bangladesh to discuss with their top leaders about the issues. What was the discussion? What was the justification made by the government? What was the offer made by the government to their top leaders? We request them to revisit again the decision. Because as I said to you, the opportunity will not come 2, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. The golden opportunity, it may happen once or twice, but it will not happen every now and then. So my request, my humble request to the leaders of the Hnlc, rethink and revisit the decision that you have taken and communicated to the government. No. In fact, letter has been accepted. You can't say that we do not accept because it is letter of withdrawal from them, not from us. That's what my duty to say here from the government side is. We request them revisit and rethink. Page ni ngan su ong pai pi dehang taban ne rong lat kong. Bakine kiba pli kiba authorized kimla te bana shim karai. Te hapan lechati nang te hawan shani. Te ngi nakata kadau ka government of India ru nangin ka state government ngi snow day ba habangi ong Ïakren la poi ka ni ka top stage haka level ka along hang ni day bet ban Ïakren kibala ban ong yes or no kabala ban shim karai hanai le pisu ong isya phak umta te mangiru la sha shubuk isya phak be ta ka Ïakren ka ta ka pu ke chino te namar bangi Kwah bahkan don ke conclusion bangi Kwah ban poi sya ka jing sya usok batiang bon ong ba yes kani ka bangi agree te nga ong ya pi ngi Kwah ba ki top leaders ki day ban wan man Ïakren kum bangi la ready na kaliang government bro na ka central ba ka state government nga Kyrpad ba na kiru sngo ba la de piting pisngau ba ka Sorkar kala ban kem kala ban kumne kumtai nga ong pc sin pat bu o Jakarta hang do hang nur ngilong ready ban le la de pi ong arsin na lai sin sau sin ngin wan ngin Ïakren khadang ba bale yu na man ngi Kwah chi cha ya ka ban poi sa ka jing suk jing sai ban ba ka peace talk ka jongi kan long ka bayai pe ti bat kan poi ru sya ka positive conclusion.